What? What is up, dudes? Welcome back to All the Mods 10. Where today I'm going to have to deal with this. Yeah, like everything survived except the floor, of course. The thing I was growing my my crystals on. Oh, and my drive. So yeah, I had an epiphany though. Is an ME chest a possibility? No, I always will end up needing the thing. No, I don't have a. Of course, I don't have a chest in here. I didn't need a chest for quite a while there. Anyway, let me just. Bop. Take this tree. You know, take a couple. I think that's enough. I'm not. I could go on like a spree of chopping down trees, but I shouldn't. So let's see. I do not have access to most things. I still have access to my power of 80% chance that I can just teleport back to my death point. So that's good. Okay, I still have my watering can. That's good, but I'm going to have to go on a journey. For diamonds included, because fuck, I just realized I don't have much durability left on this. That are none now. Tensile tips, there we go, I have to hold it. 22, and I don't think a repair thing is in the near future. That's her Crimson Gear. Okay. I'm in massive trouble here. Okay, that gives me something to mine with. Okay, so last time I went here. I'm gonna have to find another meteor. This is fact. So I'll go to this island here. And I'll see from there. I have spring issues this time instead of why is this not receiving? Okay, I'm still hooking it up. Wait, no, it still doesn't actually answer my question. That was stupid. Yeah, it's an insert. Shouldn't be receiving power though. There we go. Let's boing on over. I'm gonna need so many of those farms, by the way. Just due to the fact that seeds don't duplicate. The beauty of seeds duplicating is you don't have to grind out an infinite amount of seeds. Like, at worst, you want to, for lower tier seeds, like, make, like, 3 of them, so you get things going a little faster. Like, iron, 3 iron seeds, sure. Diamonds, you kinda don't want to do that. Well, I hope my gamble pays off. Because that's all this is. This is a gamble. I'm hoping that there's a meteor in this direction. And then I need to find the thing in there again. The presses. And then I can head back to my base to try and make... So yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the map, by the way. Like on the top right, because that can give such a dead giveaway. More than I can see in front of me, you know? I'm gonna go with the land that's usually easiest to traverse, because as far as I know, there are no favorite Oh, what's that? Slight detour. I mean, I gotta check it out. There's a fucking observation deck. You know, these people are fancy. Here I am. Don't even have access to my own stuff right now. Oh great, I'm lagging. I know it's an infinite ham, but it shouldn't take that long to eat. Hey, ruined portal. Ah, mold. Oh, compressed iron boots. That's nice. Meh. Okay, this is a monster spawning tower. Good to know. It's nighttime. I'm gonna die. I don't want to change my spawn. Or do I? I kinda do. I think that might be better than... dealing with nighttime. Bop. And by removing the bed, I should actually reset my spawn somewhat, because I do spawn closer to my base. Not that I can do anything there, but you know, it's the thought that counts. I think that setup wasn't complete yet when I turned it on. Oh. Have I seen any trace? I feel like there was like a meteor compass. I should probably be using that. Yeah, I should have. That does take a compass, and then I have to go mining. I kind of want to have access back to my stuff. Or at least be... I have to go mining either way, because I need resources to make either drive or ME chest. Though if it's iron, I can get that pretty fucking easy. My problem with like mystical agriculture without duplicating, I don't have any way of achieving prosperity shards infinitely. So my resources are still limited due to prosperity. I'm pretty sure you can't just plant the prosperity seeds. There appears to be a village over there. Boom, I'm springing even higher. This is completely useless. How hard is it to make one of those chargers? Because the hand crank is not hard. It's just iron and copper. So I guess if I find a mine, I can go for the iron, copper, and a bit of redstone. Wait. That area looks suspicious. Somebody's at my door. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Over there. You're quite lucky find this quickly, honestly. Bop, bop. Yeah, that's a quite a lucky find. Now I'm going to do a thing. I'm gonna encase it in wood. This is to get the keep the water out a bit. I don't want to have to deal with. No, what the? Oh. It's great that they have like a build assistant thing, but it's was not helping there. Okay. That's full circle. Now I just need to fill in all the spaces. I won't have to deal with fucking water. I need wood. You can do this with any resource, but I find wood the easiest, especially if you have vein miner. You can mine like 4 at once. Okay, I just got a quest from that. Interesting. There we go. The big downside using the vein mining is food, which I have gotten on lock. Oh my. Fucking building assistant. Like, I think it was just too deep there to reach, but still. There we go. Wait, I just realized that I should have done the inside from a different material. That's how this works. Because now the water is just gonna flood back in the moment I take off the Zelkova planks. Well, I think I can do it with just a birch hole. Oh, you can make it with iron? You can. It's going to take a bit. Not terribly long. I've seen worse. Chipped. Okay, none of them are flawless. There we go, I have the molds again. And a guide, apparently. Okay, now it's just a brief kilometer walk back to the base. Okay, that was a shorter journey than expected, I'm gonna be honest. Bop. However, no, I haven't still not unlocked the final ability. Because it's only level 5, not level... Oh, wow. I really need to find something that drains hunger very fast. Those death markers are on my base, right? One of them's over here. Base is over... No, it's not actually. I'm going for this one probably. But I shouldn't be. Base is a little closer than that. Okay. Then I can get started on fixing all the damage. Okay, I'm gonna keep them these separated for automation stuff. Some animals when killed. Okay. Neat. Something in front of me. That seems like a roguelike dungeon, I think, yeah. I think that was what it's called? I don't remember, it's a very old mod. There's just a ginormous structure underground here. That's like the summary. Giant structure underground. I think that's a snow ant I went to initially and went looking from there, basically. So that means I'm pretty damn close. www. Who is BH Victor? I mean to challenge you, gatekeeper. He has a lot of health. He has a lot of health. I don't even know what gate he's guarding. Ow. Where is he? Rude. Whoa. Stop. Oh my god. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to talk, Victor. Victor, we can still talk without, you know. Ow. Look, we're both covered in injuries. Oh my god, you're burning your own house down. Hey, you fight Victor for a bit. Look, this man wants to talk to you. Bitches. Ow. Where is Victor? Oh, we are seeing his house. Like what's in the inside. It's a gate indeed. Thank goodness I have springy shoes or I would have been dead. Well, I could have run away already, but... Ow, did he just bitch slap me into next week? He did. Keep distance. This time he didn't get stuck. Hello, llama. Again, this is probably the best for me because it gives me time to get away from him. Well, it doesn't even give me time, it just makes me get away from that fucking lunatic. But the thing is, I heal more the more hunger I have. Like, the instant healing gets better. Where did he go? Did you just eat yourself into the next week? Look, sir, not everybody can do these stunts I'm doing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! My armor! I didn't really think about that, but my armor was kind of scrap pieces that I happen to have. I mean, I try not to think about it. Victor's over there. Starlight silver coins for seeking a chiseled void stone, smithing template, the orb of prophecy, and the Starlight story. I don't even know what any of that is. But fuck me. Victor's house. Save. Okay then. I think I'm in my own backyard again. Where the fuck did I go? Whoa. Oh, I guess it takes more power with every attempt than it's generating. I'm certain though that I have more flawless one. Yeah, I have 2 more flawless. That's good. Okay, let me just drop this into a chest and then I'll start working on making a drive. ME drive. Interesting. Engineering is the diamonds one. Oh, that's rough. I need diamonds. 2 of them. I don't have lapis for you right now. I am fucking broke, sir. The only thing I'm rich in is fucking water. I don't even have my iron seed, apparently. Didn't even realize, but kind of lost that. I believe it's gold needed for a chest, so preferably I'd get diamonds, because then I'm just back. And if I can, I want to pick up some coal so I can make torches. There's dark Silolium. That's also dark Silolium, isn't it? That's just dark ore. It's also dark simoleons. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I can make 32 torches at least. Prosperity. Bork. Okay then. There's like a deep ravine around here somewhere. I haven't fully stripped it for resources yet, so if I'm gonna find some diamonds, it's probably there. Bitch. Eh, sulfur. Garbage. I'm gonna pick up some redstone while I'm here. And just like that, we're done. I think. I make silicon again? Need to I need to cook sort of scorched dust. Okay. All I need now is return to the surface. Oh, gold ore. Food? Food's not that good. Kind of set when it comes to food, so, you know, picking it up is kind of pointless when you have infinite ham. I can always use a bit more redstone, so... Yeah, while I'm here. Redstone, prosperity, and gold. I'm always short on those. There's what Modded likes these items. Well, except I guess prosperity, because that's really only for mystical agriculture. Everything else is used in like every mod. Find a mod that doesn't use any fucking redstone. Impossible. I say that, but there are plenty of mods actually, but those usually do have either their own thing going on, or they aren't really resource using mods. I'm already back into like the stone area. Where am I? Look, it's the exit. And poof, I'm back. Where am I? I think my house is over there. Yeah, I'm looking like straight at it. becomes harder to read the map at night, which is annoying. The light was from a lava lake, though. I definitely took a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, I'm like way over here. My house is here. I didn't actually like search for my house when I looked at the map. I just looked for like landmarks. I guess I forgot how they were in relation to. I thought that very unique that the only way to really get all the music discs is by having creepers be killed by skeletons. Such a random mechanic. For such an odd collectible, because you're usually better off just running your own music, because that's probably gonna jam a little harder. What exploded? What? There we go, I have enough, yeah. I have enough ye. Yeah? Yeah. Silicon. Diamonds. I still had some iron ore essence, so I believe I ever used it. Right, it's in my inventory. There we go. And with that, I can have my ME system back up and running. These just served me well, but they're gonna go again. Because they are a mess. Okay. How much diamonds do I have? I have another pickaxe. Good. And what else I got from Eternal Starlight? In order to get to the Starlight Dimension, you'll need to find the portal room there. There you'll find a gate. Right-click to initiate a conversation and challenge them to a duel. They are very tough. Once you win the duel, you'll be gifted a few items, the Orb of Prophecy being one. Right-click the portal with the orb to activate it, then walk in to get to the Eternal Starlight. I got the story. The Starlight, a dimension where it's constantly dusk, and no, you can't change it. There's dozens of biomes, mobs, bosses, and even just blocks to find. thermal. Uh-huh. Live their structures. These aren't common, thankfully. Okay, the Seeking Eye. The Seeking Eye works like Ender Eye. Try to click. Okay. So there are bosses. I don't know why I'm fighting them though. Anyway. Okay, won't accept the, I think it might have been blacklisted, to be fair. Anyway. I'll just leave that running for a while. What the fuck was I working on before I exploded? Like, that just gotta run for a while to generate me some Inferium, so I can make the whole farm a good material, so it also grows better. But I was most certainly working on something, and I don't know what. Never finished the first. I need to fight a warden for that. I'd rather do other stuff first, because this is a very simple reason. It makes it easy. Alright, I was working on redstone seeds, I'm pretty sure. Why are all the mod packs for Minecraft just Minecraft but automated and shit? Those are just the ones I play. There are other ones. But yeah, it is a very popular thing. I don't know why. How much essence do I have right now? Not a lot. Okay, now, before I can do that, I will have to let that run. And I am not gonna stand there with a watering can. Do not feel like doing that right now. Let's see, what else can I do? It's a lot of armor. I feel like that comes more with if you're already doing something. Unholiness Sanctity takes some of your healing and uses it as damage against enemies. Unholiness is the opposite. It takes the enemy's healing to help you deal more damage. No. It's the kind of shit I find incredibly boring. That's fair, it's not for everyone. I could try and get started on bees. Bees do help with resource production. Well, to get started with the module, first need to find some honeycombs and honey bottles. Find yourself a beehive and let the bees do their work for sharing it when it's full will give you the honeycombs and the glass bottles will give you honey bottles. With the bee quest requiring combs, the recipes will not be shown. Not in JI if you need them. Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna have to find bees. Okay, well, can't sleep yet. Shears. Hey, I'm running low on iron again. And a bottle. And now sleep. That again, there is. Oh. I wonder what the builder even needs at the moment, because I kind of forgot that I'm running this village sometimes. I kind of keep forgetting.
Good day to you.
Yes, but are there any good, or are they just mods that someone does and it never gets updated? A mixture of both.
Tis a fine day.
Oh, she needs a lot. Why do you keep making a spring sound? Because I have springy shoes. They prevent fall damage. Yeah. But they already trigger if I fall like 2 blocks. And they already make a sound. What was I? I was traveling for something. I don't have my food on me. Alright, honey. Hello. I'd be interested in a mod that turns Minecraft into an action RPG type thing, but I don't think that exists. I'm not gonna promise for the most recent version. There's probably someone who made a mod like that. Yeah, I think there are multiple mods that at least do like RPG stuff. One of these is leveled up and the other isn't. This one isn't. Okay. I really need to figure out how to tell them apart. What the... I was like, oh, look at the cereal, but apparently that can change very drastically. There we go. Right, honey. So I need to find bees. Why would I bother installing a mod for Minecraft that can just play an action RPG? There's a good point to be made there. That's a good point. But I would think there can be value in it, especially if you just... Ah! Bitch. I just wanted your honey. I'm sorry. Oh. That can kill the bees. I have to be careful. Or at least piss them off. That logic is basically why I don't do modding. That's fine. No, you don't have to. Whoop. Is our beehive nearby? I think that's just a villager again. Yeah. I think I'll let that beehive just kind of do its thing for a bit and help out my builder, which is still waiting for materials. Now I'm just explaining my logic and reasoning. Fair enough. I just find it to be very unique, like playing a modded Minecraft. Like, you have games like Factorio and Satisfactory, but they don't quite play as open as this does. I guess in terms of options. Oh, it's raining. Yeah. Not... Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I really wish she would... I think I can just get my, like, clipboard or something from my system. I forgot what it's called, but... let's see. Not tech, not modern, not power, not magic. Exploration? No. The Bumble Zone? To get into the Bumble Zone, you first need a beehive. Normal beehives and a van, it's not picky. You need to either throw an ender pearl into it or have a piston push you into it. Mind if we hop into a call? No, that's alright. I am in the streamer VC. Hello.
Hi.
Look. Let's...
Have you, by the way, have you seen my profile on the community server?
I have not paid attention, no. Aha. Dick neck?
Yeah, what up, dick neck?
Alright, then.
The full picture is like a very old school picture of two dinosaurs, and one is like a long neck dinosaur, and then it just says that at the top. It tickled me greatly.
Okay.
So I've been like doing a kit bash of a tech priest, right?
Yeah.
And it's been going really well. I even did some sculpting in a way more difficult way than I probably should have. But I'm now realizing I've hit a bit of a wall for the stupidest reason, for something really obvious that I just didn't think of. My tech priest character for Wrath and Glory has 3 arms.
Yeah.
Like on her left side, she has a third arm.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that. Oops.
Oops.
So because I have a third arm, but in the rules, that third arm can't have a ranged weapon. It can operate machinery, and it can use a melee weapon.
Yeah.
The only mechanical arm I have, because it obviously it's a mechanical arm,
Yeah.
is one holding a pistol.
Uh-oh.
So I'd have to either remove the pistol, which is what I'm thinking of doing now, because I feel like I could, but it'll either work or it really won't. Or cut its hand off and put a different hand in its place. But I don't have another hand, so it's gonna have to be removing the pistol. Thankfully, I have 3 different ones of that exact arm. Well, I think one is like slightly different, so I might actually look if the pose is slightly different. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I really didn't feel like doing that today.
Fair.
But otherwise, it's been going well. It's looking really cool. It is probably the most ambitious kit bashing I've done so far. Yeah.
Mm.
It's using a lot of different bits. I think I'm using... Let's see here. One, two, three, 4, 5. Like 5 or 6 different Warhammer kits to build this thing. But that's also mostly spare bits. But it's fun. It's this is really where a lot of the fun sits in Warhammer, in my opinion, is making something yourself. Like building an army is fun and all, but this is now one of a kind. There is none like this, and I did that, and that's really fun.
Cool.
But yeah, I sculpted a hood from spare plastic.
Nice.
It took me several hours. And it doesn't even fit right. I'm gonna have to fill some gaps with putty. That's fine. I can do that. I think. Yeah, hang on, I think I'm, like, in terms of the amount of work, I'm probably a third of the way there, but I'll send you a picture real quick. Hold on. Of course, as you know, not to be shown on stream, so everybody watching will have to
Imagine it.
guess at what I'm doing.
Screen captures off.
Yep.
No. Yeah, it's looking cool.
Yeah. If you'll notice that behind the axe there's something poking out, that's a flamethrower.
Ah.
Yeah. On that character, I have a flamethrower that I do not even need to hold in my hands. It's just mounted to me. There is also like a second set of legs on the other side of the robes, but you can't see that from the front, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pistol, the chest, the head with the hood on it, and that big ol' axe, and the flamethrower are all things that are like they're all different kits.
Neat.
Well, the head or the face and the chest are the same kit, but yeah, the other things are all a different kit that I've scrounged around for. Yeah. Yeah, there's also going to be like a bunch of almost like spider leg mechanical arms on her back and all that kind of thing. It's going to look really cool. I'm looking forward to finishing it, but that's going to be a while. Am I going to do something?
Probably.
Methinks I'm gonna play some Space Marine 2.
Wow.
Wow. I'm so close to getting it to my most played game on Steam. I just need to play for 5 more hours, and then it'll be my most played game on Steam. Not my most my most played game ever. I don't think I'm ever beating my most played game ever, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, I don't think it's even my second most played. My first most played is Skyrim. My second most played is Halo Reach.
Mm.
I forget, but I had like 2,000 or 3,000 hours in that as well.
Jeez.
Yeah, only having 2 games for several years will do that to a motherfucker.
Fair enough.
You know how many fucking hours I have in Skyrim?
Like over 1,000, I know that much, but
8.
I'll take care of it.
damn.
8,000 hours, at least. Alright. So they actually handed out a free chainsword skin for the fact that the community event that they did last for Space Marine 2 got completed within 2 days instead of the like I think it's like 2 weeks
If you
time
say
that
so.
they had planned for it or something.
Huh?
Pretty neat. The skin's ugly
Just a
though. It's like
fine
an
morning.
off ugly like blue shade of blue. It's like blue nearing purple. I really don't like it.
I'm gonna go check on the bees.
Not the base.
Where were the bees?
Up your ass.
I hope not.
That would be that would be a bit of a pickle, wouldn't it?
Quite. See how it brings you to the doctor today? I have bees up my ass.
I've got hives. Oh god, I really tickled myself with that one. I've got hives. That's so stupid. You know what? You know what hives are, right?
I know it's like a bodily condition, but I don't know exactly what
Let's
it
see.
is.
How do I? This is one of those things where I just know, and now I have to. Your skin typically itches and is covered in red or skin-colored welts if you are breaking out in hives. Medically known as urticaria. Hives typically develop when you are allergic to a substance like pet dander, pollen, or latex. Allergens trigger your body to release histamine into your blood. So yeah, it's like reddish bumps.
Reddish,
And
itchy
that sort of thing.
bumps, yeah.
Yeah, that's breaking out in hives. Because you see, explaining the joke, of course, makes it funnier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody knows that.
everybody knows that. Right, 8 more levels on Sniper to go.
Yeah, I have no idea where that hive is.
Like I said, up your ass.
Again, I genuinely hope it isn't there.
You hope, but you don't know.
Oh, I see a bee. That's helpful.
Is it?
Yeah, but, you know, he kind of lives in the hive. No, they're not done yet. They have not made enough honey.
Mm.
Guess I can try to see what that shoving yourself into a hive thing is
Can I help you?
about.
Shoving yourself into a hive.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And a lever.
Sadly, I'm having to fight fucking chaos.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm also still grinding ordeals, so...
Yeah. Fair enough.
And annoyingly, that includes having to do almost every fucking mission 10 times, including the ones I don't like.
Yep.
Which is basically like all of the chaos ones. I suppose
Get wrecked.
that is not the fault of the missions, that's the fault of chaos as an enemy, really. Like, you can probably agree they are just noticeably less fun than the Tyranids.
No, not really.
No? Huh,
No,
okay.
I don't have that problem.
Okay, my game is way too fucking loud, why? I'm gonna turn down the master volume a bit.
What the fuck can I do in the bumble zone?
Yeah, how so? I personally find the Tyranids way more fun than the Chaos.
No, I don't have. Again, I just don't have that problem.
Mhm. I am still going to tell you why I find Chaos less fun.
Go ahead.
It's not as... I don't know, it feels really satisfying to fight like a Tyranid horde and doing like the perfect blocks and parries and being in the thick of it, whereas with Chaos, this shit's like teleporting away from you and shooting at you from range a lot more. Enemies are a bit more spread out, it's not as hectic. There's warp flamers, and they fucking irritate me. Then again, Tyranids have zoanthropes, but those don't spawn as much as the warp flamers do. What am I... So yeah, that's mostly why. It's all the ranged shit.
Yeah.
Though I do prefer the Hellbrute over the Carnifex, I think. Well, I don't know. I haven't really fought a Carnifex since they made it that you can gunstrike them.
Now I kind of realize I'm in here, but I don't even know how to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of shoved myself in here without thinking about that.
Oops.
I mean, usually this kind of stuff points itself, so... Usually.
I just avoided a grenade just by killing a guy. So, fun fact, you know how in this game, when you're doing an execution, you're invulnerable?
Yeah.
That was not the case in the first one. Granted, I don't think you could die in the middle of an execution, but you could definitely just be executing something, and then by the time you were done, you would have less health.
Wow.
I had that a few times. It was fucking annoying, honestly. Ow.
Wow. That's a list of phobias.
What? What? Sorry, what?
I'm in the Bumble Zone, which is like the a B dimension, and it's like, please reconsider playing with the Bumble Zone mod if you suffer from any of these phobias: melissophobia, epiphobia, entomophobia, arachnophobia, typophobia, acrophobia, claustrophobia, and crystallophobia.
Okay.
I don't know what most of these are. Like, I know claustro and arachno.
Name. Wait. Which one? Which one was the first one?
Melissophobia.
Melissophobia. No. Figure of people called Melissa.
No, Melissa, Melisso.
Hey, it's also arachnid, not arachno. So.
Fair enough. I guess this mod just has somebody called Melissa.
It's the queen of the bees.
Oh, that's the fear of bees.
Ah.
It's called apiophobia, apiphobia, or melissophobia. There are 3 words
Okay.
for it.
I know somebody who has that, I think.
I have a slight bit. Like, bees tend to freak me out.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, if it was anyway logical, then I don't think it would be a phobia anymore.
I mean, I'd understand it if you had, like, been stung as a child or something.
No.
I did get stung when I was a child, but I did not get a phobia from it.
I've only been stung by a wasp once, and that was as an adult. And that was very unpleasant.
Yeah.
Well, I say very.
Yeah,
It
that
was
tracks.
mildly unpleasant.
Hmm.
It wasn't even that bad. I did that.
Yeah, well, it really isn't that bad.
Yeah. I mean, I got really spooked because I didn't even realize there was a wasp there.
Oh, yeah.
I was just grabbing a box, and then by accident, the wasp got trapped between my hand and the box. So we have the fear of crystal or glass. Huh. There are some really out there phobias.
Oh, fuck off, game. Oh.
Oh yeah, acro is the fear of heights. That was it. And tomophobia, just I'm just curious what all these fear of insects. Okay, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the last one I didn't recognize was trypophobia.
Oh, trypophobia is like holes, like a beehive could trigger trypophobia. It's a bunch of holes next to each other.
You're almost right. It's an aversion to the sight of repetitive patterns or clusters of small holes or bumps.
Yeah.
So close, but slightly more.
That's part of it is what I fucking said, cocksucker.
Yeah. So you were not completely right. You're almost there. Oh wait, I can't jump off. I have springy boots.
It's more than you fucking knew.
This is true. I
also know somebody who has that.
Yeah, no, Minecraft bees don't freak me out, luckily. They are not realistic enough.
Yeah, they're floating cubes. I mean,
yeah.
What's there to be scared of?
With phobia, you don't. It doesn't always make sense.
Yeah, I do know that with arachnophobia, it's mostly like all the legs.
Yeah.
As well, sometimes.
And some people are just, even if you just show them a picture of a very basic spider, they freak out.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's what...
I have quite the opposite. Spiders don't bother me at all.
I'm not a fan of spiders.
They have a job to do. I hate mosquitoes more, and they eat them.
This is fair. I wonder where the arachnophobia warning was here, because Minecraft already has spiders.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, fuck this guide, dude. This guide fucking blows. I have a guide open with all the gene seed locations because I don't know them for this mission, and it sucks.
Whee! Boing.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, so fuck. Fuck's sake. There is one in here. Well, first, let's...
Well, I am about to find a way out of the hive. I died.
That's no good.
Yeah, they don't like it if you take their sugar water, apparently.
That makes sense.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
No, I feel like an item that makes it so I shoot out spikes a little bit after I get hit. That hit a bee.
Oh. Oh, let's see. Yeah, oops. Wrecked? Oh, wait! Is this mod you're talking about, like, the big ones in the nether or something?
No. This is...
Because I remember playing a mod pack with Emrun, where there were giant hives in the nether, and he kept fucking whining about them.
Yeah, I know exactly which mod you're talking about, and that mod is annoying as fuck.
It just puts wasps in the nether.
Yeah, horrible.
Eh.
Wait.
Hey, there's the gene seed.
Okay, so I just have to hold out for another 40 seconds and the anger of the hive will be gone.
Huzzah. Yeah, Emma kept being, like, squirmy about the wasps in the Nether, and I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Why do you keep complaining about the wasps? It's like, it's like my fear. And it was like, okay. But
I
why? And he's like, I don't know. It's like, and he was like, why are you afraid of water? It's like, well, because my swim teacher tried to drown me. It's like, okay, yeah, that's fair.
yeah. But to be fair, phobia just usually doesn't make sense even. Well,
Oh no, they usually can be traced to a childhood experience, actually.
no.
They are related to trauma, so that's not true at all.
Weird. Apparently both me and Emran have a thing for wasps and bees. Well,
Yeah, so you probably were stung by one, but that could be when you were like an infant. You don't have to remember the instance for it to become trauma. Baby trauma is a thing. Those are like vestigial memories. Because I've been stung by a bumblebee, like, once. Like, after school. My mom immediately rushed to home and got, like, one of those venom extractory things, and it sucked in the stinger out, and then she immediately told me, like, oh yeah, it did that because it was scared, thought you were gonna kill him. Because he got swished between your arm. It's like, oh, okay. Why is this stinger in me? What does that mean? And it's like, oh yeah, it probably died. And it's like, oh, that sucks. Wait, did I kill a bumblebee? It's like, no, no, you didn't kill a bumblebee. I was very young, and I thought bumblebees were cute. So I was immediately upset at the idea that I'd killed one. So I suppose, in that instance, my mom kind of handled it well. Ugh, this section sucks on your own. There we go. I'm doing Fall of Atreus, so I'm at that part where you have to activate the generator and then find the next one. It's that mission where you have to escort the battery
yeah.
at the end of it, yeah.
Okay, I am still stuck at the problem. How the fuck do I get out?
You die.
Yeah, but then I don't get to keep my stuff.
Skill issue.
Oh. Oh, shit.
I mean, the fact that you can't get out is already a skill issue.
You never told me how.
What?
You never told me how.
Me?
Never told me how.
Yeah, why would I have told you that?
Are you the game? Damn.
No.
And that's what I said. The game never told me
Oh,
how.
I thought you said you never told me how.
I mean, this is also technically true, but
Yes. Also, technically I did. Dying is a way out. I am technically correct. Dying is technically the way out.
yeah. Nice Monolith, Honey Cave, Hive Temple.
Oh, good.
Goliath, Honey Fountain. Dance floor?
What?
Yeah.
Dance floor.
Dance floor. Oh, escape. There we go. Once you enter the bomb zone, you might need to return to the overworld, like in case you left your stove on. To get out of the bomb zone, you can either mine down or up past the beeswax in order to enter the void. The void won't kill you, instead it will teleport you back to where you were in the overworld. Okay. So just dig straight down.
But, Bandit, that's what everybody tells me not to do.
Screw the rules. Oh, I have mining fatigue. Why do I have mining fatigue?
Because you suck.
And slowness, apparently. What the fuck? Something's applying slowness.
Maybe did you eat too much honey?
I think it might have been because I was near the pollen shrine.
Ah, pollen. You've got hay fever.
Dang it.
You're the Grim Reaper from Persona 5.
Oh no!
You're about to get cheesed, fucko.
I actually did that cheese on like my second run.
Hmm.
It's funny as fuck.
Oh, pollen season only comes around once.
It comes around, I believe, twice during the game. I think they, if I remember right, they tweaked it for Royal.
Oh, so it's not quite as cheesy.
Yeah, because the
Well, that's good.
because it was this stupid like, Grim Reaper, let's fight. He's not despairing. Run. And then you keep fighting him until he does despair.
Hmm. Oh, so now the cheese is just more tedious.
I think they might have made the Reaper immune to
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Well, no, I'm gonna say that it is because it actually makes the Reaper a challenge. Where the fuck am
What level
I?
would you even need to be to take on the Reaper anyway?
Hmm?
What level would you even need to be at to take on the Reaper anyway?
I don't know. I never took it on legitimately.
Hmm.
What? Why? I'm at Y-2.
Because fuck you.
I guess.
If you're gonna be negative, you get a negative number too.
I can't beat that logic, I guess.
I've realized something interesting about targeting in Space Marine, by the way.
Oh, tell me.
Bullets actually come from where your gun is pointing. Usually.
Yeah.
So if something is too close, you will miss if your reticle is on their head, because your gun won't be.
Ah. No, you'll just be shooting past them.
Yeah, basically. Which makes me think, like, but then maybe have a reticle that indicates that?
Yeah,
Like Helldivers does?
that would sound a little bit better than having people just scream at you like, I can't,
Yeah.
the reticle doesn't work.
Oh, I don't think anybody has noticed. It's not super noticeable, because the setup is very specific. And with Tyranids, it isn't really a problem, because they've got such fat heads. But with Chaos, I noticed that it's a thing. Oh my god!
Oh, finally. I am back on the service. I am like...
Good job.
I
nearly killed myself with a shocker day.
I dropped sand on my own face.
Oh, whoa. It's no good.
That's
Now your
weird.
face is all sandy.
It's supposed to place me back where I was. I guess I got confused because I teleported after I died.
Hmm. Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I had a funny moment just now. I threw a grenade at a group of enemies, but one of those like disco demons got in between, so I instead hit it, and it was right in front of me. So I almost fucking killed myself with a shock grenade. Which, let's be honest, would have been very funny. If I had. I don't think it kills you that quickly, though.
Uh, okay, stream is still going. That's good.
Well,
Sorry.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, no, I just ran out of disk space because I hadn't cleared my my recordings folder in a while.
That's probably not very smart, no.
But I'm just quickly gonna Google this because it seems to be asking for resources that don't exist.
Have you tried not sucking?
No.
Maybe start there.
Oh, wait, that's how that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? Well, this time at least I was not next to my ME system.
I just absolutely shit on a Terminator. That's why I chuckled. He came in and was like, oh, I'm gonna throw an unblockable perfect dodge gun strike. I'll do a combo to parry gun strike. Mag dump dead. Just fucking dumped like not even half my mag into his forehead while he was staggered from the gun strike.
Nice.
Get fucked, idiot. And then I picked him up and threw him on the ground. So, you remember when we did this mission and the door was just open?
Yeah, I remember.
And, yeah, well, I think I'm having it again.
Ah. Lovely.
What the fuck? Yeah, the door's just opened on my approach, and now I'm done. I didn't have to do the holdout section. What the fuck? What? I hope they don't patch this. Because it doesn't even affect your kill grade, is the thing, because nothing spawns. Because that's the parameter for the kill grade going down, is if an enemy spawns in and you don't kill it and it despawns after. That's so weird, though.
It is.
But honestly, welcome, because I don't like fighting chaos. I suppose nobody likes fighting chaos except Space Marines, let's be real. And even then, not every Space Marine likes it.
Good to see you.
Man, what a sucky fucking life it is to be a space marine, man.
'Tis a fine day. 'Tis a fine morning.
Let me get into 40k, I'm fucking offing myself, 100%. That is just the best course of action at that point. Well, maybe not even, because my soul might get devoured by a fucking demon.
Get wrecked. I feel like that's just the summary of being reincarnated in the Warhammer universe.
Dude, honestly, you're probably best off falling to Nurgle. I'm not even joking. It might just be the best fucking option for, like, just a regular person to do. And I do mean falling to, like, becoming a devotee of Nurgle, because he won't let you just die, and he'll take away, like, pain and stuff, because he genuinely wants you to be happy.
Oh. Oh, nice of him.
Nurgle's the only Chaos God that doesn't actively fuck with his followers. Well, there's degrees. Like, Khorne doesn't really... thing about Khorne is you know what you're in for. Khorne does not lie at all. Khorne doesn't use tricks. Khorne doesn't lie. Nothing like that. He abhors that kind of thing. He abhors scheming and treachery.
Okay. What an upstanding
Slaanesh is just torture porn.
Hmm.
Like, Slaanesh is the like goddess of excess, the chaos god of excess. So, at first you start just being really into something, but then that isn't enough. So you start pursuing the more and more extreme things until you're flaying your own skin because it gets you off.
Oh.
Like turning your own fucking head inside out. But there's also subtle ones. Like, I saw this short little comic about a guy, and he keeps getting whispers from Slaanesh. It's like, oh, you know, she's really pretty. You should say something. Oh, you've been together for a long time now. You should pop the question. And then it's a picture of him holding his newborn son, and she just whispers, "You're really hungry right now."
Oh.
And then there's Tzeentch, who you're like, be like, "Oh, my Lord Tzeentch, I devote myself to you." Okay, cool. You have a squid head now. Also, Jello pudding arouses you. And also bird. What do you mean bird? Anyway, and then there's Nurgle. He wants you to be safe and happy and spread his gifts. And he will give you many gifts.
No. What an upstanding guy.
Well, the gifts are like the Black Plague, but instead of it killing you, it feels really good. I mean, sure, your skin might be falling off and there's a tentacle growing where your belly button used to be, but you know that once you die, you'll be welcomed into the Grandfather's garden. Or you're thrown into the cauldron to fuel it, but that's also fine. So, of all things to be corrupted by in 40k, Nurgle's probably the least bad. The grossest? Definitely, but the least bad by far. Because, I mean, with Khorne, even though there's no treachery, you still don't know, like, what's gonna happen. Because Khorne cares not from whence the blood flows. He wants you to kill as many things as possible before dying in his name. That reminds me of like a story. So there's a legion of space marines called the World Eaters, right?
Yeah.
They're one of the like first legions. They're one of the first ones to like fall to chaos, and they fell to Khorne specifically.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, they were called the World Eaters. Oh fuck's sake! Before they even fell to chaos. And they fell to court, so they do like gladiatorial combat, that's that type of thing.
Yeah.
And they just fight constantly. When they're not out fighting the loyalists, they're fighting each other or other Chaos Space Marines. And there's this story about a guy, and he like is getting told off by his, like, I think it's like his sergeant, and he's like, "You killed our apothecary." It's like, he was weak, and I challenged him to a fair duel. It's like, he was our last apothecary. We need those. It's like, I only hit him once. You decapitated him. It's just shit like that makes it's grim dumb. Warhammer, there's a fine line between grim dark and grim dumb, and that one's definitely grim dumb. Because like grim dark is the whole like 40k slogan. Everything is fucked, everything is awful, it's grim dark.
Yeah.
But sometimes Warhammer is just so fucking stupid, and that's referred to as grim dumb, which I like. Also, I fucked up the battery, so now I have to, like, put it into the middle pedestal, turn it around, and then take it back, but a wave has just spawned because I'm, like...
I think I've done enough Minecraft for today.
Have you? Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. Hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure to follow for more streams and tune in tomorrow for something.
Yup, because I won't be there. I've got other shit to do.
Yeah, and Amron won't either.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, yeah.
I did give you a maybe, so that's a no, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
Oh well, at least he informed me ahead of time.
For once.
For twice, actually, he informed me ahead of time for today as well.
Wow.
That's 2 in a row!
So?
He's making
That doesn't
progress.
make up for the hundreds of other times he hasn't.
It's still progress. Gotta celebrate progress sometimes.
Progress implies that it would continue.
Anyway, see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.